Alright comrades, it's April 1st here in Indiana and it's around 50 degrees out. The sun's going very well, so I think I'm going to jump on top of the old wagon and see if I can mount the, not the solar system, you can see right there, that's the counter bits that I made not too long ago and I needed to stain them. But we're gonna mount this MaxxAir MaxxFun, and looks like there's an easy remote control. I didn't see it in there, so maybe it's in there. I'll keep you posted. Had some slight staining to do in here as well, and as you can see, it's pretty much gutted out again. I'm gonna find the appropriate section. After I've found the appropriate section that I'm gonna actually cut out, I'm gonna take this, I don't know what it's called, but it's the little flare outs for the bottom so you don't see the nasties. And then I'm gonna go in between the two screw lines, screw line and screw line there in the middle. I'm gonna go right there and we'll plop this joker up high. It looks like it's gonna overhang down some. I may have to trim this, crap. So this is the tool that I used. It is a pretty cheap angle grinder, but it did the trick. And this is a cutting wheel that I used, 4.5 inch. This is what I did with just the normal saw cutting through the wood. And here's my fresh surface on top. I was pretty scared to dig into it, but I did commit myself after I drew the lines with that board. And you can see as the initial cut, it took a couple cuts to get it just right, however. Here's a short clip of me. I just ran the wire right through the board underneath the insulation. Made sure the wiring's correct before I committed it. Alright friends, I'm going to take this tape made for RVs. I'm going to seal it around the exterior perimeter there of the fan. Then throw it on top of the surface here that I just cleaned. I also connected my power already, as you saw, and wanted to do that to make sure this thing runs before I spend all this hard time plugging it in. So let's see what happens. Here's the lap sealant that I use. It costs about $9 on Amazon. I've used it before, and it's pretty good stuff. Holds a really good seal. You can see that I did the initial screws going into the vehicle. Then I sealed them off using that sealant. And this is the next picture is going to be the end result when everything was said and done. But here's a little bit more video before we cease fire. Alright guys, here's the deal. I don't know if you're like me, but I always hate doing electrical because you never really know if it's going to work, and then you just did all this effort to see if it will. So I open it up and I screwed in the cap here. So let's just see if this thing works. Come on. Hey! Oh, that's quiet. Oh, heck yeah. Dude, this thing's killer. Now this thing's just feeling like a stinking RV now. This is killer. How about that? MaxxAir. So far so good. Came complete with everything I needed. And I hear if I lower this, I can still use it. And it's supposed to shoot it back down on me. Yeah, it creates like kind of like a fan in here maybe. Let's switch it. Now she's pumping some down at me. Interesting, this has a few different settings that are pretty neat. That's totally sucking it out, so I had it in reverse, I guess. It shows you the pattern which it spins in and out. Sweet, yeah, this thing's kicking butt. Well, sweet, you guys have survived my first van build, including the solar system, the vent, lighting, shelves as you can see in this picture, the bed, vinyl flooring, panel siding, all that good stuff. I've had a blast making this vehicle my own. I've probably invested around $1,000 altogether for everything that you see apart from the vehicle that you can learn about within the first video. And I think this is going to be my official foundation for the van that I'll just live in for a good while. And I may switch it up as time progresses. It just depends upon circumstance and situation, all that good stuff. But I would like to encourage you to subscribe to this channel so you can listen to the van vlogs that's going to be coming out, and that'll include my journey as I continue to live inside of this van and make small little updates, but nothing too grand like what you've seen in these past van episodes. I would like to thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Subscribe to this channel, comment, let me hear your thoughts, and give this thing a like. Take care, drive safe.